So we ring the door, and it's still.
Can you do that again? Well, at least
who is opening?
we have some sound.
Who is opening?
But this is, locked. So,
there is a lock. Oh, okay. The change.
Can we try to get in?
The change. There is a number, so they can give us a code.
Yeah. So, Michael, what is the problem with this house? Actually, let's face it.
So we just asked if you get the key to go in, and they refused, not personally. They said the man who has to decide, give order, nobody goes in this house because they are afraid that the stairs will break down when you use it. So it's also for our security. Might be true. I don't blame those people working here. They just have this order.
But this is just the small problem. There is another problem behind. What is the dream? Let's start positively. What was the dream when you started fighting for having these? I think that it was Grete Leutz' idea, right?
It was in 2003 in a FEPTO conference. She asked me in a break, Michael, could you have a look in Maital, what's with the house, if it's still there, and what's going on. And so since then I tried to find out what can we do with this house. Because when I was in the archive in Harvard, there is a letter Moreno wrote to a lawyer here. He should find out to buy the house again. So GL wanted to have the house back. The answer was it's private property and they don't want to sell or rent. It's not possible.
Sorry?
He gave up, and when he came here, there was the ceremony when he got 80 years old in front of this house. He also asked about the house because he still was in favor of it. But Serka at that time, she said, what will you do with this house? We have beacon, we don't know what we can do with beacon, and now we know it's gone. And now in this situation you will buy a house in Austria, who take care of it. She was very realistic, so both the lawyer said it's not possible, and Serka said, what will you do with this house, who takes care? So he gave up personally with this idea. He said here in front of here, he said, I feel I never left and now I'm back. In the ceremony he said this. I got the quote of it. But it's a dream, so it didn't came reality. But for us, you know, it's in Austria, it's nearly the only place, and he worked here 7 years, so 6 to 7 years, and started psychodrama. It started, you know, this suicide case and the family case. You may say also family therapy started here, and Marianne as helping ego. Here it started the ideas. It was not elaborated. He was a general medicine. This was his job, but he started to think about psychiatric things, and was asked also. The suicide patient came from Germany. He heard somehow that he could help him die, and worked with him that he survived and want to live again, and hopefully it's lasted. So this house and this time here is, I think, for psychodrama fundamental. And you can say, okay, it doesn't care about the house, we care about the ideas and what happened. But if there is a chance to, my idea is not a traditional museum, because these are a little bit, it's a conserve, it's dead, it's nearly dead, but it should be a place, you should do psychodrama here. And as I said, we had a sketch to make a theater of this
in that area.
Turned down house made of wood. We have already a sketch of a theater, and Serka sent us the original map of the theater in Beacon, because she said it's maybe the same size. You can do it one-to-one here, because she didn't like the sketch. This was a modern architect, made as a famous architect, but he made it for free for his friend. But she disliked it. Then she sent the traditional map. So it's open, but still it's private property, and we have to respect. He says you're not allowed to go in. So
okay. So, but so it looks like you keep fighting.
Fighting. We try to find good arguments. This is a company who owns this place, and they are business people, so if they make a business, they do it. At the moment, I don't understand what is the business, because to have a house 20 years empty, it's a property that raises the price, of course, but square meter is more expensive now than for 20 years ago. But they could rent it for people and have more money. But they didn't.
Okay, but in the meantime, I think I get in. Well, getting up to where I could go. I could go. So that's it.